Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again with another episode of the Dortmund Career Mode, and we're back in the domestic cup. It's the Deutsche Pokal or Deutsche Pokal. I'm not actually too sure how to pronounce that. If there are any Germans or German-speaking people out there, then feel free to let me know whether it's Pokal or Pokal. But anyway, we're playing Kaiserslautern in the cup, so Lewandowski went very, very close there with an opening effort. If I'd have put less pace on it, or maybe drilled it, then he might have been able to squeeze into that bottom corner. But we were very, very dominant in this first half. Nangolan's going to have pretty similar effort. He's going to try and drill this one as opposed to finessing it. But again, it just flies past that far post. But we're going to really nice move actually there. Going to take the lead here. Lewandowski steps inside with a step over, drills it tops. Has a fantastic finish on his weak foot, on his left foot, half an hour in, and we are 1-0 up. But the chances didn't stop coming. We were going to have another one here. Sahin's going to find Arnautovic, going to break past the defender with a good turn, and he really should be doing better with that one. I was extremely disappointed that he wasn't able to get that one at least on target. But we went in at half-time with a 1-0 lead. As you can see, Dusseldorf drawing 0-0 with Stuttgart in one of the other round of 16 games, and we're very much on top. Their Barcelona-style possession figures there, 70% to 30% at half-time, so 6 shots, only the one on target, which was the goal. So we kind of need to improve our accuracy, but really, really on top in this game, and Bender's going to have a decent chance here, but again it's wide of the target, and that was really becoming a bit of an issue in this one. Bender's going to break through past the defensive line again. This time I go for the other side, and he pulls the shot wide of the far post, but nonetheless we are actually able to pick up that 1-0 victory. It wasn't to our inaccuracy wasn't to avoid us getting the results. We push on into the quarterfinals of the Deutsche Pokal or Deutsche Pokal, and we come back to the news that the board have gone out and put Lucas Piszczek up for sale. He was rumoured to be unsettled, regardless of having numerous first team chances, and the board have put him up for sale. So we had a similar situation with Mats Hummels, where the board put him up for sale and sold him on cheaply. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen here, but Marko Arnautovic breaks his leg in training and is going to be out for 6 months. Not the best of times, or in fact, actually, if there is going to be a good time to get an injury like that, it is during the transfer window. So I guess it's a good time, if ever, to break your leg. But we've got so many offers for our players in this transfer window. As you can see, some of them just going along in the background there. Subotic, an offer from Bayern Munich, never going to accept that. And then Newcastle coming with this horrifically cheeky bid of £3 million under Rodrigo's asking price, 12.5, when he's valued at 15.5. No chance, mate. You are not getting him. And then PSG are back in for Sarko. Obviously, we bought him from them for around about £9 million, I think it was. And they're trying to buy him back for some particular reason. And Man United obviously looking for an ever replacement, dropping in a bid for Marcel Smeltzer as well. But we come back to the news that without receiving any bids whatsoever, the board have just sold Piszczek to Barcelona for 13 million. It's the same price tag that they sold Mats Hummels for, and the same club that they sold Mats Hummels to. So I was just crazy angry again that I'd lost my main defender to a big European rival. And these are kind of the options I've got as replacements. Dani Alves we put a bid in for, also put bids in for Micah Richards, João Pereira, and the young Swansea lad as well, because he's got a lot of pace and decent in the tackle according to his in-game stats. So hopefully one of those will come off. We actually put in a second bid there for Dani Alves. They rejected our 7.5 and we wanted an 8.5, so I put that in. It's Dani Alves, and they've just signed Lucas Piszczek, so they might be willing to let Dani Alves go. That was my mindset going into offering that deal. But as you can see, we get another offer from Mamadou Sakho there after just offering João Pereira a contract. We had an offer of £5.7 million accepted for him. So well, hopefully that goes well. And as you can see, the transfer offer for Dani Alves was accepted. So I'm going to offer him crucial first team player, because he would be my starting right back. 84 rated, still at the age of 30. So hopefully we'll have to wait and see whether that comes off. As you can see, the contract offer for João Pereira was accepted, but I'm just going to stall on it because when you've got the chance of bringing Dani Alves into the club, then you just kind of don't fill that gap before you finally know what's going to happen with that particular deal. But we come up back to Bundesliga action against Borussia Mönchengladbach, who obviously we played recently, and they had that horrifically retarded penalty decision given for them in one of the last few minutes in the last couple of episodes to give them a 2-2 draw. So hopefully we're going to get some sort of retribution for that. But they get a penalty legitimately here. Gundogan, a horrible tackle. You see, he should go with the left and then actually goes with the right. It's just the wrong. It doesn't make physical sense. Like, he kind of hops on his left foot to tackle with his right. No, that doesn't actually make sense with the laws of physics. So hopefully in FIFA 14 the precision movement engine, you've probably seen in some of the trailers where the players will sort their feet out when going for a shot or making a tackle, etc. Hopefully that will sort those sort of issues out for FIFA 14. But they actually took a 1-0 lead there with that penalty due to the mechanics. They're letting me down. But Lewandowski's going to power us back on level terms just after half time. So you saw from the stats that were on screen, one shot each at half time, and possession was 51-49. So the most frustrating of first halves to play in, to be completely honest. But Lewandowski almost picks up his and our second of the game there. And we're actually going to make a change, bring on some pace with S1 for Grosskreutz. It says they bring on a ring. Make your own jokes up there if you please. But anyway, they're going to have a decent chance here to take the lead just before the end of the game. Slotted finish, but unfortunately for us it comes back off the post and we're able to clear it. But that is how that game was going to finish. We're unfortunate only to get a 1-1 draw, but it's better than a defeat. If they'd have snatched the win there in the last minute with that shot that came back off the post, I would have been particularly disappointed. But to be fair, I think a draw was the fair result, and we'll have to just make do with that. But of course, Bayern Munich won, Bayer Leverkusen won, Schalke didn't play. So we are losing ground on the teams that are above us and to the teams that are closing in on us as well. We have a quick offer come here for Julian Schieber, a loan offer. I'm not going to accept that. But anyway, we'll have a quick look at the league table as we drop back to the main hub. And as you can see on the right hand side, and soon to be on screen as well. Oh, pardon me. We're actually now 4 points behind Schalke and Bayern Munich, and 4 points ahead of Bayer Leverkusen. So it's still quite tight at the top in those Champions League places. So we're going to have to try and put some form together to try and close the gap to those in front of us and pull away from Bayer Leverkusen in fourth, because we don't want to finish any lower than second at the very least, to be completely honest. But that is going to bring this one to a close, guys. So thank you very much for watching. We'll have to wait until the next episode to find out if we do bring Dani Alves in or not. But there is, of course, a link in the top left-hand corner to the previous episode in this series if you did miss it, and then links in the description and on screen in the annotation to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and of course feel free to follow me over on Twitter at Chesnoy Gaming. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.